side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Lions nothing.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Off the play fake. Gonzalez. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Gonzalez. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Lions.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
DeAndre
following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Gonzalez. He'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A couple of 1st downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Swift. Anthony Harris on the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
1st down, Detroit.
Gonzalez on 1st down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw is Gonzalez. Off the play fake. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got it at the 15. It's a gain of 34. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
First down, Lions.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Gonzalez. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Cook. He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field. And really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, here's Cousins. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Gonzalez. Now they go screen. It's complete. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
To DeAndre Swift. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. This is Boughton, and he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down, Detroit.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. looking to throw. Gonzalez. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Gonzalez now on play action. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. From the gun, Gonzalez. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Gonzalez. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Here's Swift. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Bawden, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Nick Bawden, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Sam Sloman for the PAT. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Lions 14, Vikings 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
You met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. He brings up 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Cousins now. Being chased out left. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A gain there of 21 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, this flush to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. To the air again, it's Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And it's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On 1st down, it's Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the Lions' 37.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, Cousins. It's intercepted. It is. It's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And the Lions' 1st down.
Back to throw. Gonzalez. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
From the gun, here's Swift. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he gets it up past the 35.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
6-yard line.
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Detroit.
Here's Gonzalez off the play fake. Throwing deep for Galladay. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards.
Lions.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Once more, he was trying to get it to Kenny Galladay. And it's 2nd down.
Down and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Gonzalez. Incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for DeAndre Swift. Incomplete. It's 3rd.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. In the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Carry for Swift.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Carrier. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Gonzalez. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Here's Gonzalez. Off play action. He's going to fire one deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
On the carry, it's Barton. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Touchdown.
Nick Barton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. And the lead is up to 14.
Good. Makes the score Lions 24, Vikings 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will make it into the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Jamie Collins. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Airing it out deep for Smith. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the red color shirts.
He better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down, Detroit.
From the gun, Gonzalez throwing deep for Galladay. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Lions offense cashes in with 6. And he'll bang that one through.
That's the score. Lions 31, Vikings 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up
to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
To Justin Jefferson. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Cousins gives way to Cook.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff. Now Cousins. Complete. Jefferson to target. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Cousins on first down. Interception thrown by Cousins. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down.
Off play action. Gonzalez. Forced out to his left. And he slings one that's incomplete. Kenny Golladay, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now Gonzalez to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Complete.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Lions.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a quick throw complete to Golladay. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4.
At the 50-yard line.
Running is Swift. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be and this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down.
from the 24. Cousins. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's Desmond Trufant. He will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Back to it after the pick six. Cousins. Dancing to his left. Pass incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Cousins. He's brought down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
3rd and long for Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So it sails out of bounds close to midfield, and they'll say actually right at midfield.
50-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now Gonzalez back to the air on 2nd down. DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. But now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Gonzalez. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
But it's 4th down.
They'll try it now with Swift. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. His throw caught. What about the 5? And he'll get into the end
end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Detroit.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Vincent Smith on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Cook. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements. Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. This is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Gonzalez, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards, the pickup there. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Gonzalez now to throw on 2nd down. To the right and complete to Galladay. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And the lead drops from 34 to 27.
Makes the score Lions 44, Vikings 17.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And this will wind up a Lions first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First down.
Throwing deep for Galladay. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Eluding the pressure right. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. To throw is Gonzalez. Throwing again.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
4. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Swift. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. From the gun, Gonzalez. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Following the interception, Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
On the deep ball. Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. One last shot now for Cousins. And it will be incomplete as time has run out.